Oh, just let me, That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me, Oh, just let me, That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to
that
get
ain't
me
Versts.
home, but my balls keep telling me to let me, Fuck all that shit, just let me go.
Broadcasting live from the heart of Europe, this is the most badass YouTube broadcasting out the known land, ladies and gentlemen. I am Tommy C, and this is Shop at the Point live. My appointment today is none other than Versts, and behind the glass, as always, Dr. Zvago. What's going on, folks?
The Poke Patrol.
Here we are. Nothing. Let's get into
All
it.
right, our head topic today, we're going to be covering 3 topics today. Let me get the elephant out of the room. I'm going to get to it. I was going to avoid going over Mundane Matt's situation because I am friendly with him. We're not best friends or buddies or even tight for that matter. But I knew the coming wave. I was just like, why pile on? You know, but I've learned some things. Man, I've learned some things that have to be answered. And I'll get into that later because I am not happy with Mundane Matt. Hopefully this all can get straightened out. Let's put it that way. Then we'll also be talking about a little bit of Kavos. I'm going to give him some advice. Kavos, I got some advice for you. And, of course, I really want to go over this ninja situation because it's 2 areas. 3 areas. YouTube drama, feminism, skepticism, and complete train wreck insanity. So it hits 3 areas that I like the most. So why don't we get into that? So what was your opinion, Verst, when Ninja came out and he said that he's not streaming women? What was the first thing that went through your mind?
You're one smart motherfucker.
Yeah, was it the first? No, that's why you drop him and get $1 million a month in subs. Oh yes, oh yes.
No, I think it's a good idea.
Why do you think
really
it's a good, why do you think it's a good idea?
Because there's a lot of bullshit that comes along with that. Obviously, not with everyone, but it's bound to happen, especially when you're big. Like if you look at Myth played with Pokimane once, and that became like a thing it's still a thing.
Like a meme.
Yes.
Yeah, like a big
meme.
meme.
They just gave him shit like he was just, yo, you trying to get in Pokimane? Yo, you trying to fuck Pokimane? And it just kept going forever, and it literally, yeah. It was like, and
the thing is, none of us are married to, every girl's different, man. Like, current wife wouldn't care if I streamed with Pokimane and people say we're banging. Ex-girlfriend I was engaged to, first girl I was engaged to, would have a real problem, would ask me to leave this line of work. So I don't know who he's married to, and I'm not there to pass judgment. And that's really the crux of his argument, is like, my family, which is right now him and his wife, probably gonna be kids soon, has a problem with this. This is not gonna work. Who is anybody to tell him how the fuck to do what? And I'll be put this in there right away. I don't know if he actually thought this or not, but if he did, he is a genius, and he was smart enough not to say it. Getting Me Too'd is a serious fucking problem. And for all you bitches out there, femibitches, feminazis, whatever you have to say, if you're going to go with this listen and believe bullshit, if women have to be believed, under all circumstances, he has every right to say absolutely not, under no circumstances. None. If the wife says no, that's it, bitches. That's it. I got news for you. Min's wife goes, you know why? Same thing here. And same thing with the other man. That is a normal reaction. You see a man that tells his wife to go fuck off, it's not a good marriage. So that's the first thing. Wife says no, wife would have a problem, that's his business. It doesn't matter what your fucking social justice agenda is. All right? But here's the Me Too aspect of it. Right to scrub. Let's do it. Wait, man, $25 right off the bat. Woo! I'm back. Thank you so much. I do appreciate it. We're supposed to believe these women in Hollywood that come out and say they got it without any sort of evidence. So he's not doing it for the potential of something not happening. Okay? If they have to be believed, No matter what the situation, whether they're lying or not, they don't get the benefit of the doubt. They get believed first. He'd be fucking nuts in his position. Nuts, crazy. You can't have it both ways, feminists.
I definitely wouldn't risk his position he's in.
Here's the thing. You want to know what my first reaction was? Come on, man. Throw a girl a bone. You know? I want to help girls. Oh, wait. I'm not Ninja. The only relationship with a woman I have online is Kat. She's the only woman I talk to alone. That's it. That's it. I didn't even realize it. You know why? Because I don't have female friends. You know, and Kat is a volunteer, and she is a friend. I'm not really supposed to be. You know why? I'm fucking married. It's inappropriate. Now, Kat's, there's an exception. And we do, and I can't sit there and hold one, like, when the guys have problems, they talk to me, okay? I certainly can't say, hey, sorry, Kat, you having problems? Fuck off, you're a girl. I don't want to get beat too. Now I'm banging Kat. Feminist? Yeah, exactly. No, I can't have that. Kat's my friend, and I treat her like a bro. That's the way she wants to be treated. And I trust her. I do.
Yeah.
Okay? But that's an exception, and it took a long time to get to that point. And this is not even a knock against Corinne, although you can do a lot of knocks against Corinne. Corinne was never alone with me in a call. Guess why? Not that I even think she was doing it. It was precautionary.
Yeah.
And my wife wouldn't believe. And my wife wouldn't
safe than sorry.
My wife wouldn't believe Corinne. That was a part of it. The other part of it was I didn't want to get a fight with her beforehand. She turned out she was actually kind of cool. You know, there was the two reasons. Reason one, I didn't want the show to blow up before it went on the air, and it didn't. She was super cool. She was cool offline and online. I totally am happy with her before. She can fucking get fucked with. She's cool. I'm cool with Corinne. All right.
No, that's a different situation. The doc got his dick wet twice. The 2-time. No, he actually did.
Yeah, maybe she doesn't. Maybe he doesn't want the impropriety, or is that the right word, of being Dr. Disrespect, Dr. Dis Ninja. You know, he doesn't want that. He doesn't want the memes. My wife.
Yeah, whether you like it or not, that really did fuck him up when that happened.
Ooh, myth or
no, Dr. Disrespect.
I don't think it did. I think Ninja blew up. I really don't. That's another argument for another.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think it didn't kill him or anything, but it definitely hurt him. And then what mostly hurt him actually was the live stream he made, crying on stream and shit.
Yeah, he came back. Really he had 100K. Thanks, Turkey Tom. Thanks. Oh, congratulations, Turkey Tom, 30,000 subs. I think me and Turkey Tom are intertwined forever. Good job.
That's fuck gay. Anyway, so
shut up.
The stream that he really
when he comes really big, Turkey Tom, when you get a couple 100,000 subs, fuck first. All right, make a video on him. Go ahead, bro.
Okay.
All right.
No, but like he should have just shut up about the whole thing. He should have just shut the fuck up and deal with it. Like it's none of anyone else's business.
Yeah. Ninja?
Doc. It's none of nobody else's business.
No, that was an emotional reaction.
Fucked up by doing that.
I think that was a way to show his virtue signals to his wife that I am so sorry that I'm going to embarrass the fuck out of myself and cry on stream.
And then he comes back and he has a knife to his throat in a fucking ad.
That was bizarre, wasn't it?
My wife's crazy. She's the assassin.
Yeah, she's crazy. She's never let you fuck other broads. Good for you. But I'm sorry, bitches. You can't have it both ways. That's a bottom line, and Stone Cold said so. You can't have it both ways. You can't have it believed. If women are supposed to be believed, carte blanche, off the top, for their accusations, because in general they don't lie, or most of the time they don't lie, or statistically they don't lie, well, Ninja, a guy who can just make you, can't take that chance. He wants to keep this height going. He won't be able to keep it going forever. But there's no reason to do something to cut it short. And that would cut it short. And his wife said no. That's it. His wife said no. Hashtag his wife said no. That's it. From one grown up to everybody else who isn't grown up, that's it. His wife said no. Hey, man, can I go out drinking tonight? No. Guess what? Hashtag my wife said no. Hey, you want to come over and play Halo? You got a new Halo. It's actually pretty good. Hey, babe, can I? No. I'm sorry, dude. Hashtag, my wife said no.
Do you really think talking to women in private is a problem?
Yes.
Why?
I do. Ninja, respect women. I believe I do think it's a problem if you're a public figure. And even if you're not a public figure, because, and I'll say it again, Me Too's surrounding. It's not just about correcting impropriety of sexual harassment in the workplace. It's about being believed.
Yeah.
And therefore that changes it. That's what I believe.
So that means we shouldn't have any women friends then? Or
no,
what?
I think it changes the dynamic between men and women dramatically, and I think it means you have to be more vigilant and you have to employ things like Ninja and what I just did with Corinne. That's what I think. It sucks. I'm glad I'm not. By the way, I'm. You probably don't believe me because you call me old all the time. I'm glad I'm not your age. I'm glad.
Yeah, I've heard that one a lot.
I'm glad. I heard it once when I was your age, from my grandmother, and she said, her answer was, "Well, look at Jerry Springer. Who would want to grow up with this shit?" Good point. I knew a lot of Jerry Springer's types out in New Jersey, but that was in the 90s. I'd do anything to get the 90s back. Everything that I screwed up with women was my own fucking fault. There wasn't like things beyond my control in college universities. Every screw up I can map out, every relationship problem, I literally can blame myself. You can't say that with some of the shit that's going on in uni. And yes, I do think you have to take special precautions within the law. If you're a public figure, or especially if you're Ninja. And if you're married, remember the accusation, especially since coming from people where they want the accusation to be the evidence, is damaging whether it's true or not. You can't sit there and say, I see these feminists say all the time, they say, just don't sexually harass, just don't rape, and nothing bad will happen to you. Bullshit! Bullshit! Bullshit Rolling Stone.
It'll definitely lower your chances of bullshit happening, but it doesn't make it impossible.
No, bullshit Rolling Stones article. Bullshit Duke University lacrosse. Who else made a phony rape claim? Hell, a feminist can claim to rape somebody. Who's that broad that does that show Girls? And they get away with it.
No, Lena Dunham or whatever. Leah Dunham.
Lena Dunham. Imagine a man said that? Yeah, I put my hand down my little brother's pants. You're done. Like Peter Gunn. Or whatever his name is. Gunn.
James Gunn.
James Gunn. You're Done by James Gunn. Peter Gunn's the song. No, so that's the way I'm rolling. That's the way I'm rolling.
I just find it weird that you think it's like impossible to have.
I don't think it's impossible. I'm looking at it as a business sense. No, I don't know. It's not a problem.
No, I'm just thinking
for me. I'm talking about for me. I don't know about you guys. Oh no, you need to have female friends. That's sure. When you get a girlfriend, all right, you're not friends with. No, I don't. I've never believed in friends with being friends with girls. Well, I should say never. I should say never believed in it. I did in high school because I fell for that fucking friend zone bullshit too. All right, but when I dated this girl, the Italian girl that I mentioned every so often, we got engaged. She fucking straightened my ass out. She's like, this is how a man acts. And you are my man. And I am your woman. And you don't have friends. We break up. We're not talking. We're not buddies. No, that's because that's the way it rolls with adults. If you're doing anything in between, you're calling love phone saying, I can't get this girl out of my mind. Stop calling her. You broke up. That's what I'm saying. So, yeah. And I think it sucks because you should be able to have friends as girls. Mm-hmm. But when I think back when I was in my teens and in my, to quote Chris Rock, in my 20s, 97% of the women that I considered my self-friends with, if the circumstances popped up, I would have gladly slept with them. That's not a friend. no matter what the situation with me and you, I'm not going to try to sleep with you first. I promise. You either, Zhivago.
Fuck. Damn it.
It's just not happening. Because we're friends.
Well, I've tried long enough.
All right, well, I quit.
Yeah, we're going on strike. All right. Good night, everybody.
Yeah. I'm sorry. That's just the way it rolls with me. You don't think I'm right? Go out, get fucked. Don't come crying to me on love phones. Go out, get fucked. Don't come calling here about where you lost your job. That's the way I roll. And first of all, I'm married. Some of you guys can't afford to do this shit because you're looking for women. I can. Fuck off. I trust Kat to an extent. I had some problems the other day. I didn't go fucking calling Kat. I'm not calling and telling anybody else. All right? My business. Because I think that's the way a man should handle himself sometimes. Sometimes you got to keep shit to yourself. The strong, silent type. Like Tony Soprano used to say in The Sopranos. Like Lee Marvin.
I don't know, but don't you think the double standard is kind of fucking stupid?
What do you mean stupid?
As well.
Oh, yes.
For guys.
Yeah. But it's like this. It's like this. I think it's terrible when people get hit by cars playing touch football on the Jersey Turnpike, but I don't play touch football on the Jersey Turnpike. You know what I'm saying?
No. I'm saying like let's say for instance, Tobes happens to say some shit.
Tommy is not fear mongering. Tommy is telling you how Tommy runs it. You want to do something? Do something else? Go for it, bucko. All 20 years of you. Go for it. Do what you want. Do anything you want. But I got to tell you something. If you're judging this guy who's pulling down $1 million a month, fuck you. You have no idea. You have no idea what it's like to be married, more than likely, and you have no idea what the temptations are at that level, and you have no idea how paranoid you are just to keep this whole thing together. And you know, because you know at any time it could just collapse. And I got a more experience in that area too.
You have a fuck ton of people like Nina who literally just want to fucking test you.
Yeah.
And they don't give a fuck if they ruin you. They just want to fuck with you.
There's people out there that just want to see you fucking fuck up.
Yeah.
Goddamn Kavos has to apologize, over not criticizing somebody. Because somebody can fuck him up.
Wait, so what happens with Kavos?
This is great. First of all, here's the first thing that happened is this goddamn picture. This has got to fucking go. I would go back with the blue skull because this looks like the retarded kid in the yearbook that got a hold of a fucking filter. That's what this looks like. Kavos, this shit got to go. Pierce, that looks ridiculous.
Okay. What's wrong with it?
He looks. It's like they. What do you mean? What's wrong with it? It's like they took a fishing pole, put a shiny little ball on it. Look over here. Okay. Click. Okay, you can go now. You can go now, Pierce. Thank you. Jelly beans. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, the mouth is a little fucked.
I like wrestling.
Damn, it sounds like he could get a sports shirt.
That shit's got to go. That shit's got to go. Here's the other thing that's got to go.
It's a lisping picture for him.
And I mean, actually, me and Kavos have a little bit of a rivalry. There's some truth in that. All right. I'm going to educate him. And sincerely, what I'm about to do is I'm going to do something sincerely. It's probably going to degenerate into an ad hominem attack, but I'm going to try right now. I swear to God. All right, this is Kavos' latest video on fucking Ninja, for Christ's sakes. And it's awful. But this is what I want to get to more than anything.
Scrolling through Twitter all day and honestly reading this shit makes me
oh God, its volume is awful. I forgot to boost it. For fuck's sake, I forgot to boost the fucking.
He has that picture everywhere. That's unfortunate. I didn't realize he rebranded his whole channel with that fucking image. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he did.
I missed the skull,
I forgot to fucking boost the volume. I'm so mad at myself.
If you're new around here, please subscribe to the channel.
I'm just gonna get. I only really need one part of this shit anyway.
So please go follow my social medias at KavosYT, at Pierce_Kavos. I'll follow you guys back. It's the best place to contact me. Twitter, Instagram, honestly, please do follow them. So back to the video. I'm no Ninja fanboy.
Listen.
I don't agree with Ninja on a lot of things he's done. For example, that clip of him talking about Drake. I thought it was so cringy and like nearly ungrateful of him to say.
All right, so to make a long story short, he goes on a few times about how much he's not just licking his ass. You know, this opinion that, and then for the first part of the whole video, I don't know whether it was just to fill it up to hit the 10-minute mark or not. He shows shit. He showed the ninja video he wanted to make. You know, and where all the time, like he took clips of Ninja before he was like mega famous of him cursing and saying fuck and rapping and all this cringy shit he did prior, and you know, I guess wanted to make him out to be a hypocrite. A lot of us do, you know. I guess it went until he like switched it up, you know. And that's the whole video. Like, Ninja's a hypocrite, but he eventually gets to the point where he says, look, Ninja's got the right to fucking stream with who the fuck he wants to stream, male, female, or any for other reason, which we agree with him. But the thing that gets me about this stupid video is, and it's awful, it's god-awful, the thing that gets me about it, Pierce, you don't have to tell people you're licking your ass over and over again. I'm not a fanboy. I'm not a fanboy. I'm not doing this. Look. I'm making him look like a jerk. This is the video I wanted to make. I'm making him look like a jerk. I don't like him, but I have to stick him in this one thing. You don't have to do that. And I'm going to explain to you why.
It's so fucking annoying.
It's so annoying.
Like, if you agree with anybody
it's what you hate Turkey Tom does. People put disclaimers up, and they it's the same fucking, it's just a Kavos version of doing that. You know? Yeah. It's a Kavos version of doing that. It's a Kavos version of like, I don't care if I get criticism over and over and over and again. Okay? It's enough to drive you batshit nuts. Because I'm going to teach you something, Kavos. What are you worried about? Well, I'm worried about people saying that I'm a fanboy. All right, get this. That's not an argument to your video. Yeah. That's not an argument. It's never been an argument. You know what else isn't an argument, Kavos? You're too smart to make a video on. That's another one. That's a non-argument. None of you commentators have to do this. I'm totally serious. None of you commentators have to do this. Because you're only doing it for this reason. You're friends with him. Those are all red herrings. What about your argument defending Ninja is wrong? And it's not... I'll even give you this one. I'll give you this one. The one you hear probably more than, you just got big because you're a Keemstar. Well, that's got shit to do with Ninja. Yeah. It's not an argument. You know, the ones that you came here and you can go back to some old videos and you typed in here, well, you're only doing it for this reason. You're only attacking me for Keemstar. The same fucking lame thing Face Banks use. It's not an argument. It's not an argument against me. It's not an argument against you. You don't have to do it. You just sound like... You might as well just do this. Well, I don't care if none of you guys criticize me, because you can criticize me, or don't criticize me because of this. Don't criticize me because of this reason, because I've already said A, B, and C. That's the Turkey Tom way of doing things. It's annoying. Disclaimers, annoying. Make your argument. If you want to address a potential...
If it makes you feel any better... If it makes you feel any better, Pierce, I was the one who had him do Kavos videos on you. I was the one who brought the videos to his attention, so...
Well, you're big.
Oh, yeah, of course, I forgot.
It's not an argument. You've done it. See, you know what? I started thinking about this, though. Maybe it is, because most of the fans, guys that follow guys like Kavos and Banks and Keem, are like under 15. And they're not even physically mature enough to think critically. It's definitely an argument at that age. Yeah, I'm sure I made it at that age, but it's not, and that's why I'm a stronger debater than you. That's why I'm a strong. That's why I can fucking knock you over the head if you ever came on, and that's probably that. And it's probably why you never came on, or you'd even put me in a neutral site on anything. Now I don't want to. I have nothing to debate over with you now. Didn't even say anything that time. Yeah, I don't know. I have nothing to debate with you over. And I'm not calling you out. I'm not doing any such thing. I'm actually using you as an example to tell the other commentators, it's not an argument. You don't have to address a non-argument. You only have to address arguments. And if you want to address a theoretical argument, address that. You're friends with Keemstar isn't an argument. You're only doing this because A, B, and C isn't an argument. That's speculation. Address the argument. An argument would be something like this. Ninja at one time said that he should that we should try to promote female streamers, and now this is direct contradiction. That's not even much of an argument now that I'm thinking of it.
But it's more.
It's addressing what you're doing more. I got to teach these bitches.
You know, it's the exact opposite of like if you like let's say I make a video, right? And I'm legitimately criticizing your content.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow that's going to mean I hate you for whatever reason. You can't.
Oh, you're only doing this because you hate me. That's not an argument either. You know.
Yeah, you can't critique anybody you like, or else you hate them. Apparently, so if you have any friends, don't give them any advice or any. You can't tell them anything. Just always give them thumbs up and suck their ass. Apparently, that's how you got to do it for friends, or else you're not friends with them and you hate them.
And I got through that without being too much of a dick.
God, that shit is so fucking stupid.
Sorry to interrupt, but Infowars has been taken down.
From where? What?
From their website is down.
Fine.
Alex Jones says Infowars has been taken down. The deep state working with the Democrats are making their move against America. News wars and Prison Planet are up and fighting. You got to be kidding me, because whoever's hosting is clearly. I don't trust Alex Jones. That's one of the problems. But clearly, whoever is hosting them is a platform, not a publisher. So I mean,
it says Infowars is under attack. Please visit our other channels.
It's probably
now.
A hack. It's probably a hack. You'll be back up once the fucking, there's probably a fucking denial of service attack or something stupid like that. And he's sounding the alarm. I actually listened to Infowars for an hour by myself right before World of Warcraft went wide. Yeah, it wasn't him though. It was another guy, Knight, I think his name was. And it sounded kind of normal until a certain point. And we stopped the wars. And we did it. It's like, get the fuck out of here. Stop the fucking wars. And there was they walk right to the door of anti-vaxxing in a few times. Like right, they don't actually say it, but they walk right to the door.
Yeah.
Because like a lot of with these vaccines and shit like that. What they want is they want you to go to these parents, these newborn. I know what it's like being a parent for the first time with a newborn baby, and they want.
They don't know what the. They fuck
want
is
you.
Going
They want to go tell these mothers, right? Like what could possibly happen to you if you take these vaccinations. Forget autism. All right, forget it. Okay, the things that could happen to you by taking it are just like they're incredibly bad. And if you're hearing this with a new baby in your arms, you're like, I think I'm going to skip that shit. Well, it's only less than a percentage of a chance this to happen. I don't care. That's what they want. The problem is, if people actually start doing that, we're going to have polio and diseases that's going to turn your kid into a fucking pretzel and kill him before he's 5. Yeah. That's the problem with the anti-vaccine cunts.
Absolutely so fucking stupid.
Who did you time out?
Somebody being an idiot.
All right.
If it was funny, I would have left it, but it was just stupid.
Oh, okay.
But someone said, I'm so above criticism. The only reason you're criticizing me is because of ulterior motives. I'm flawless. That's not even it. It doesn't even have. It's most of the time. It's not even the person you're criticizing. Like if I were to criticize Tommy, like I said before, he would understand where I'm going with it.
Mm-hmm.
It would be everyone around.
Well, it's another thing. That criticism would be a character criticism, not about Ninja and what your video. See, that's a character criticism. All you can do is if you criticize. All right, here's the thing. All right, let's say it was a murderer. I like to use this example. Let's say I killed 5 kids. Okay, all right.
Okay.
Put it this way, and I got up in here and said, the murder's wrong. You fucking hypocrite! You killed 5 kids! Yeah, but it's wrong. Does it make me wrong because I'm a hypocrite? No. A guy could be a hypocrite and still right. In other words, like, advocate saying, yeah, I did kill 5 guys, but murder's wrong. Yeah, technically it makes him a hypocrite, but it also makes him right. So all you've done with an argument by these red herrings, and the only reason you're doing this is for A, B, and C, as attack the person's character, because it's a character assessment. You're not doing this for the reasons you're presenting. You're doing this because you have a personal grudge, because you can't take criticism or you have a personal problem with it. That's a character attack. That has nothing to do with the points you're making.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. You're basically telling the murderer that's telling you the murder's wrong that he's a piece of shit hypocrite. That's what you're doing when you make an argument saying you're only doing it for reason A, B, and C. You've seen Kavos do it. You've seen Faves Banks do it to me. You've seen Keemstar do it to me. The only reason you are doing this is A, B, and C. It's so dishonest.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I'm here to that's what I'm here to teach y'all. I'm teaching commentators.
Spreading clarity.
In fairness. Let's be real here. Kavos has been extremely successful. He's taken the ball and run with it. And my biggest criticism of him is he's never and never will be funny. He doesn't have the talent. That being said, he's tenacious and he works hard and he finds out. I'm sure he's got connections and all that other shit, but I'm slowly finding out that's part of the game.
That's majority of the game, actually.
Yeah, and he does it well. And if that's the case, hats fucking off. Congratulations on 1 million subs. He's doing something right. That does not make your content better than clowns. So, and I think he knows that.
Yeah.
Listen, Colossus Crazy. Not one of your videos stands up to my 10 million hit Jake Paul video. Come on, nobody believes that.
Okay, that just sounds like Turkey Tom with a lisp. Calm down.
Yeah, it sounds Turkey Tom with a lisp. Listen, I've always heard you say, and don't sit there and say that I didn't hear you. And I already said it, so I know I'm going to hear it, but I don't hear it. I'm just saying it right now, so you don't say it in the comments.
God, that shit pisses me off. God, that shit pisses me off when he does that.
I cannot stand that shit either. I can't stand that. I can't stand when any, because why do you, like, what's the point of making a video being critical if you're going to apologize for your critique before you even spit it out? It just makes no sense to me.
It's the same shit that all of them do. Thank you. It's the same shit that all of them do, like Mundane Matt did. Oh, God. No, I don't care. Don't worry. I'm just having fun. Okay, well, no, you actually care a lot.
I guess we got to get it.
Regardless of what you try to say. Yeah, it's about that time.
Mundane Matt. You met some of you that follow me on Twitter. Links in the description below. Saw me make a video. I took no shit for it. I'll just get this out of the way. Nobody said anything. I knew what was coming. And it was the pile-on. The problem with this pile-on is there's absolutely no innocence there. Okay? I like Matt. I'm not saying we're buddies, best friends, anything of the sort. I like Matt. I hate seeing this happen to him. But I think about that video, and I think maybe I wasn't thinking about the victims, and there were victims of Mundane Matt's behavior. Serious fucking victims. And I started thinking, like, I gotta be honest with you, over the fucking weekend, maybe it's because I was distracted, I don't fucking know. If that was me, if he'd have fucked me for Poke Patrol, it could be a serious problem.
Yeah, that means no streaming.
I didn't give that enough thought when I made the video. Now, I don't want to get involved in the pile-on, and I don't have to. All right?
We don't have to, like, fucking kick the shit out of him.
I talked to Tonk in the DMs. I don't care if he talks to, if you break the, I basically said, like, you do what you got to do. Because I'm sorry. If I was, I did have enough, self-awareness that if I was Tonka, I'd probably be doing the same thing, asking for his goddamn play button. It's funny. It's a funny bit, But I don't want Matt to get hurt any more than he did. And then I find out today. Now, he said he was going to apologize. I'm not. He should not have to give in to some of these ridiculous demands for apologies. Like, I don't know, fucking Andy Warski, who's every bit the snake fucking Matt Jarbo is. Yeah. But he owes Andy Warski apology. He absolutely owes Andy Warski apology. He absolutely owes Failure apology. I don't know who the other guy is. I can't remember. It's like a Spanish name or some shit. I don't fucking know. He owes that guy apology. For 100%. He owes Tonka an apology. I don't know if he owes him his play button, but he definitely owes him an apology. And if it's not enough, then we'll fuck that. I mean, I honestly think that's an act, by the way. Tonka's an entertainer, and he's a damn good one. But I started thinking, like, and then there's the other aspect of it. I mean, after watching Medica's video, I had forgotten one thing about Matt. I forgot. Dame Pesos. Yeah, absolutely owes him an apology. I started thinking, like, and I had forgotten. Like, I know this is like a really unpopular fucking thing to do right now, but I'm going to basically tell you, I watched a lot of Matt. Not so much stuff that I would cover, but it was my leisure stuff. I liked when he talked about, like, gaming crap and social issues. And I saw him as a trustworthy and honest person. The only indication that I ever got that he wasn't trustworthy, and it's not even trustworthy, Tonka, we and Tonka, our buddy, was really going after him, but he kept responding. Like, stop feeding him, knock it off. Oh, don't worry, Tommy, I like this. Don't worry. I know it seems like I'm getting completely my fucking ass handed to me, but I like this, and I knew every one of my Spidey New Jersey senses went off. No, Matt, you're bullshit. You're trying to save face. I don't know Matt as well as I know Versts or Tobes. I can't sit there and just go, you're full of fucking shit. Knock it off. I don't know Matt like that. I don't know what, even knowing that now, knowing that he was probably trying to save face in front of me. I don't know what good what it was if I would have just went with my instinct and say, Matt, you're full of fucking shit. Those guys are handing you your ass and you're upset by it, and it's okay. I'd be upset too. You got to be able to admit what you're upset about and what you're not upset about. I think I've been pretty good. You know what makes me upset. I don't really hide it too well. You know what gets me triggered. But nobody likes to hear they got triggered. Some people need to hear they got triggered. So, some people would be honest. Like, I got triggered, man. I got fucking pissed me off. But nobody wants to be like, they want to be a bitch. Because when you get triggered, you're a bitch. Everybody does.
Yeah. If anything bothers you, you're a pussy. So, you know.
Yeah. That's bullshit. Mr. Alpha Male Tonka saw shit fucking pisses him off too. But he'd rather say pissed off than trigger.
I think I'd take pissed off.
Look, I'm on the train. I get it. I get where Matt's coming from. But I mean, he has victims. And I would have been okay with not apologizing, just driving on like he is. But he said he was going to. Now you got to do it. Matt, you got to do it. You know, and I'm finding out, like, here's another thing. You're going to get blamed for shit you didn't do. Medicare's already setting you up for that. Because it's like he said when he got in the argument with you, why believe you now? What's this fucking thing he was involved with? This tech company? That anybody that this guy, I remember him too. I'd forgotten about Harmful Opinions. I'd forgotten about him completely. Totally. Because he got flagged off of YouTube. Because apparently he criticized something that Matt was involved with. And now, who knows if Matt did this or not? A lot of, apparently, skeptic YouTubers were involved with this particular project. But they had all sorts of weird NDAs. Non-Disclosure Act. Yikes. And anybody said anything just found themselves out of fucking work. You know? Mm-hmm. Unbelievable. Now, Matt, you're going to get hit with that. You're going to get hit with the Keemstar. I never, ever, ever believed for a minute that Matt went to the fucking FBI and said, Keemstar fucking swatted me. Never believed it. Because he wouldn't have had to say it. What happened? I got an argument on what happened. This happens online. Well, who you want to fight online with? I recently, this big, powerful YouTuber, Keemstar. That's all he would have to say. The FBI would have went, do you have anything to do with this? No. Okay. Because it's up to the FBI. Bye. All right, bye. That's probably what happened. Now I'm starting to wonder. And if I'm starting to wonder, Matt, you got to do something about it. You got to get up on your channel and apologize and take a month off. If you can. Or take as much off time as you can. Because I got to be honest with you, Matt and me are both in similar positions. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, I heard Matt actually makes more money than his wife, who works. And then he's got the baby at home, too, which, by the way, we have very similar situation. I'm a little different. When I got married, my wife got a killer fucking job. Just by fucking blind luck. And all she's done since then is just go, her career is skyrocketed. You can say, lucky me. And the only reason I have this job is because when I was looking for employment, In Germany, by the way. If I was home, I wouldn't have this excuse because Gordon's right. He needs to get a fucking job. I wasn't able to get a job for a year, mostly because of the language problem. I was working language problem. I was going to school for the language problem. If this job keeps me, like I'm not afraid to do menial work because when I married my wife for 2 reasons. I loved her, and it was the only way I was ever going to see my kids because I was in a nasty divorce battle, and I couldn't stay here legally and fight that battle unless I was legally here. We got married we loved each other. All right?
Okay.
All right. And I knew the day I married her that I was accepting a life of menial work. I knew it. This is the way it was. It's either that or have no kids. Go home, get a decent job in the government because your Army experience and never see your kids. Or stay here, work some dumb job. Maybe you can sneak in the garbage business. Might have been able to do that. A lot of immigrants do that here. And hope for the best. But me being American, usually groups like that are like Arabs, Eastern Europeans, Polish. They're the ones that get those jobs. What can you give me, Mr. Privileged White Male? What's the odds of me getting hooked up with that? I'm not a minority group, technically. I mean, I am, but I'm not. So, fucking me and my wife had this deal. We worked it out. Worked out really great. And then Beta happened. Got really lucky. If this job ever brings in less than what I can earn out there, I'm going, fine. Matt's in a similar, the only difference is, from what I understand, I could be wrong, Matt makes more money than his wife. He just fucking shot his kid in the foot by doing this unbelievably stupid stunt because of pride.
Yeah, you know what? If I was in his position and I already went through with doing the shit that he did.
Yes, I know Poles are white. I was just giving the example of a minority, but they're practically considered black here. Go ahead. They're practically
I lost
black
my train
here.
of thought, motherfucker.
Sorry.
God damn it.
I'm sorry. I saw that. Poles are white. They're a minority group here. They get special privilege.
What the fuck was I saying, Shivago? God damn it.
My wife has money, and I'm American. I'm not getting any special privileges.
Oh my god. God damn it, Tommy.
I'm sorry.
Hashtag blame the Poke Patrol.
The Poke Patrol.
Yeah, the Poke Patrol.
What was it? Oh, okay. If I was in his position, thank you, Shivago. If I was in his position and I knew what I did was wrong,
yeah,
I wouldn't have gone with Mediger and Keemstar and openly shown my shit or anything like that. I would have covered that shit up.
I wouldn't have blogged into that call.
Exactly. I wouldn't have been in there from the beginning, especially knowing that
this goes back to the ninja thing. Don't put yourself in trouble, you know.
Yeah, but then we're coming up with a way for him to get away with this. He shouldn't have been doing this, period.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
saying,
look, Versts just came up with a great way. If you want to flag people and get the fuck away with it, don't go into any Mediger streams. Yeah, I think that's good advice.
Especially when you have your family on the line.
Yes.
Like, it's different if you're on. If it's different, even then, it's different if you're on your own, and kind of thing. And if you want to be a fucking idiot, sure. But if you're risking your family, it's more than just you.
He's got to get in his fucking hands and knees. Remember when I've come in here and say never apologize for shit? That's what Trump does. This is the exception. This is when you got to apologize. I'm not saying Matt's got to do everything.
The rules are different when your kid's involved.
Yeah. You got
caught with the red flag in his hand.
You got to take screenshots of the claims released, everything. You've got to make a video, apologize, and then hope for the fucking best because the next couple years are going to be rough. If anything, what this Mundane Matt story says about the skeptic community, okay? If anything, it's... You know what happened? You know why blood sports blew up? Because people were fucking sick, and I didn't even see it coming. People were sick of the skeptics. They were seeing these guys that really weren't tough guys talking tough. A lot of them. Not all of them. A lot of them. You're seeing these guys that were kind of projecting that, you know, maybe could speak well or put a video together, had a little slightly tech savvy, pass themselves off like they're fucking Ben Shapiro or Jordan Peterson or what's that guy, Harris, Steve Harris. Ben, what's the fucking guy's name? The Shapiro or Peterson always argues with? Sam Harris.
Sam Harris, yeah.
Guess what? Hey, I got news for you. Chris Reagan's really smart, but he's not fucking Sam Harris. He'd tell you that.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of guys like Matt created, probably by accident, not deliberately, sort of that blood sports arrogance where it's like, you know what? You're telling these fucking SJWs how sensitive they are, but you know what? Guys that are kind of alpha, they can smell bitch a mile away. So like, all right, you're tougher than those bitches, but you're still a bitch. And it's the same problem we have in the regular commentary community. A bunch of guys give criticism, can't take it. At all. You know, the guys who can take criticism that sit in my chat a fucking entire hour telling me how much they can take it. I'm willing to bet, Kavos, that you really don't take it as well as you say you do.
They're the same people who get into the call and then can't talk. Like Geek Thulu.
Yes. in that, yeah, exactly. In that sense, that's almost like forgiveness for Matt, because in that sense, like, Matt is just like everybody else. He's no better and no worse in that sense. In the other sense, Kavos never fucking flagged me once, because that's just that is not done on this platform. That is unacceptable. This is people's livelihood. I wouldn't do that to fucking Pierce. As much as I can't stand the son of a bitch one time, Jesus Christ. The first thing, when he got beat up, when some guys attacked him in London last month, I you know what? I was like, fuck this. Gotta say what's up. Are you all right, bro? Yeah, I'm good. You have to have a certain amount of empathy for your enemies, is what I'm saying. And Matt doesn't look like he has that.
Yeah, the problem is with that, if you don't respect your enemies and have at least some sort of rules to fight within,
then you're no better than them.
You're no better than them,
and
them. When you piss them off, they're gonna fuck you up really hard.
Really bad.
And he's learning that. He's learning that once again.
Right now. I beg of you.
Fuck. Practically, he killed his fucking channel for it. I hope it was worth it.
I beg of him to apologize. I beg of him to prove without a shadow of a doubt that list of complaints is clear. And then then you could be stuck up for it, because after you apologize, after you've put everything on the line and say, look, this, I want to go on. After a while, people can be, all right, fucking leave Matt alone. What else can he do? Yeah, he fucked up failures. You fucked up failure. I understand look, you know, he fucked up Tonka. I understand I'm sure it's not lost on Tonka either. The metaphor with the play bell, that would have been his play button. I get it. I don't know if it would have been or not, personally, honest with you, but it doesn't matter. You stop people from growing on YouTube. And 4 years ago, Zoe Quinn made you famous by doing the same thing to you that you did to these guys. I forgot about that until I watched Medicare today. I forgot. I've been watching Matt so long. You know, before I even knew, I've been watching Matt since before I really knew what subbing was or any of that shit. I just started Mundane Matt like an idiot instead of just fucking sub-butting. What's going on with Mundane Matt? You know, the video could have been from 3 years ago. I wouldn't have known. Well, that looks interesting. Click. Gotta do it, bro.
Fucking A.
He could just shut down his channel. I'm not calling for him to shut down his channel. I think that's outrageous. And I think that's the difference between people like me that think he should pay a price and people that just want to see a trash fire, a fucking fire. Because it's entertaining to them. What do they gain if Mundane Matt fucking, like if Matt fucking can't feed his kids, get kicked out, divorced? How do you gain some from that? Other than some kind of twisted fucking a thrill. Fuck that. He should be allowed to make videos. If people want to take up the legal end of that, that's Matt's problem. And it's one of the reasons that I'm not piling on. I want Matt to get better, but I tell you something, it's getting thinner every day. The longer he goes without apologizing, the longer he goes, because apparently people have been claimed since this stream.
Oh, God.
Now, I'm not saying Matt did it, and I don't believe it, because I'm like, no. But the longer you don't address this, the more Medicre's fucking, allegations look real. because nobody has any reason to believe you. So you got to do something, bro. Please. This is the closest to a defense you're going to get in the internet, and I'm gambling right now. You got to do that. It's just the right thing to do. It really is just that simple. This is not about making moves anymore. We're not playing YouTube. This is about doing what's right. What's right is right. That's it. Now, I like I said, I didn't want to get on the hop on Matt's a bad guy thing. There's going to be plenty of guys that do this. I'm not big on bandwagon born. That's why I went with Ninja instead. But this has got to be done. Got to be done.
I don't want Matt to be homeless or anything.
No.
But if his channel dies because of this, so be it. He can go fuck himself.
Right,
he did it to himself.
Fair enough.
He fucked up.
Fair enough. Everyone lies. You're on the air. You motherfucker. I put you on first.
Yeah.
All right, good.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yes. How are you, sir? What's up?
Okay, what do you got?
What you got?
Well, I'm here to kind of play devil's advocate a little bit, even though there's definitely some things that Mundane Matt can be criticized for.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think apologizing is going to help, though. I think it's a terrible move. I think
it might have been, but he said he was going to do it. He needs to do it. He needs to show that he has empathy, because right now it looks like he has none.
He did. He tried to do it that night, and all it really kind of led to do was...
I owe a lot of people an apology is a promise of apology, not an apology. And I'm not saying he should have done it right there, and then he's just getting battered and bruised, mostly because those guys. Some of it because they're pissed off, and eventually just ended up being fun. Let's be honest. And by the way, some of the stuff that, one of the things that really got me is, I always thought Tonka was too hard. I still believe Tonka was still hard on him. And the Kumite. Me and Tompa making up or coming to some kind of understanding. I always thought he was way too hard on Matt. But I didn't know about this until today. Matt kept walking back into it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. So, of course they're going to go after you, buddy. You can't outsmart bullies, man, when you've walked into their trap. I know that because I'm a bully.
I don't think that would have changed anything.
Yeah.
Because look how many people that they did that to beforehand, before Matt and after Matt. They went after people relentlessly, day after day. Jeff Holiday, and he completely just walked away.
Well, nobody fucks with Repsion anymore.
Yeah, but I mean...
And I think what they did to Repsion was lousy, too.
I mean, they did that to Baked Alaska, but I don't think anybody really...
Oh, nobody cares because he's a fucking...
Nobody gives a fuck about Baked Alaska.
He's a racist piece of shit. And a false flagger, and a flagger, too. Nobody cares.
But they've made a career out of just trying to take people down, trying to destroy their channel, trying to destroy their fan base. And now they're sitting there saying, "Oh, you guys, you flagged our channel. You're taking money out of our pockets. What are you doing all these other YouTubers?"
I got to disagree with you on this one. All right. Here's the thing. All right. Although I do think they went too far in some instance. All right. I do. That's no excuse for flagging under any circumstances. First of all, it's illegal. All right. And it's immoral. Second of all, he's going after public figures. I've seen this done on the Stern Show, the Open Ant. There's plenty of precedent for this. So I'm sorry, I cannot agree with you. As awful as I think Tonka has been in the past, I didn't hear anything out of his mouth today or yesterday that wouldn't have come out of Howard Stern's mouth in 1995. And nobody got to bitch about bullies back then. So I'm sorry, I'd be a total hypocrite if I didn't stick up for Tonka on that one thing. That being said, Tonka and some other guys, and I do believe Tonka will roll it back when he sees fit. I think he's learned something from what happened a couple months ago with the circular firing squad on Mediger's channel. But I got to be honest with you, it ain't now, because he's not really apologizing. He's not really trying to make amends, and he doesn't seem like he has any empathy. And if I felt that way, you think I was fucking hard on Kavos when he came back? Bringing up his depression and shit? Oh, God. What would I do to Mundane Matt if he kept me stream? I could stream for 3 months, I'm finished. So I'm sorry, I can't jump on Tonka for this. They fucked with them. He could have ignored them. Other guys have. By the way, this guy did. Hey, Tonka went after me. We went back and forth. No problems for either of us. I fired back and ignored him. I didn't get upset.
Someone said that being right doesn't make you a bully, Tommy. It's not the fact that they're right. It's how you go along with it. It's how you say it.
I suppose.
Like calling him out and being angry is one thing, but
I'm sorry. Come on, everything that happened after the flagging, I can fucking tolerate. Some of the stuff. What I'm talking about is some of the stuff before the flagging. But in all those cases, he walked into it. When I talked to him personally, he said he didn't mind. Kavos said the same thing to me once. Yeah. I never bought it.
That's where I can't really defend him. I don't think that's the way he should have fought back against them. But you're talking about this group that took down him, took down all of his friends. They didn't care about like what ended up happening to them. So kind of. I don't agree with flagging. I don't think that was the way to do it.
I think you're talking about a clean, open ice body check versus fucking hitting somebody from behind. That's the way I see that. You know, that could happen to me. That could. I think you're talking about a clean hit. As long as I think the stuff that was done. I don't know. So I don't know everything that happened with Repsion. I'm sure some of that was bullshit. But you got to take that one issue at a time. You know, as far as I know, they didn't file a fucking appeal. They didn't run to mommy. And that's what fucking Matt did. He ran to mommy and snitched.
Where I think it really sucks is, they've said, like, well, Failure's friends with Matt. And I looked at his Twitter feed, and I didn't really see Mundane Matt saying any nice things about Failure. Now, on the other hand of it, I wouldn't be surprised that they did back off him eventually. Somebody had to stick their neck out and go like, all right, let's just leave him go. And it probably was Failure, and I don't think Matt really realized it or appreciated it.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know, I watched them long enough to really.
I'm sorry. I got to stop you, everyone. And I want to stick up for him too. All right, but I'm sorry. You can't. If somebody makes fun of you, and especially when you were flagged by Zoe Quinn. You made a career out of pointing out that SJWs are false flagging, that can't take a joke, can't take the banter, can't take this, and then sit there and bitch that you've been bullied? I'm sorry. No. And I don't even believe in, even if they reach the standard, whatever the fuck that is, for actual bullying, again, that's against rules, TOS-wise on YouTube, it doesn't even count for Matt, because Matt would have argued that shouldn't exist in the first place. You know, there's just no defense. There's no defense for Matt other than the only defense I mean, like, do what's right and let's start over again. That's the only thing Matt can do. Am I wrong here, Versts?
No.
Do what's right.
You're
do
right.
what you said you were going to do. Clear your name. Show everybody what's in there. And let's start over again and hope for the best. And somebody might say, he's fucked. He can't come back. Well, you know what? There's nothing wrong with trying to see if that's not true. That's all. Everything else is bullshit. It doesn't matter how. What I'm telling you is, like, I think Tonka was too hard on. I think the community was too hard on him from time to time. I think it was over the top, silly, stupid, vengeful, hateful, not even funny, right? Mm-hmm. But it doesn't matter.
I don't want to cut you off. We have more people that do want to call.
This is This is a YouTuber thing. You don't file against each other. You don't do this. Because it makes you fucking snake. It makes you a snake. I know you're looking for something. I get it. You know.
I don't think the things that they've done in the past couple of months are necessarily things that they should be doing either. I guess I'm saying that.
Fair enough. You're entitled to your opinion, but I can't sit there and I can't really agree with you simply because I could be easily called a bully too. I don't want to be somebody pulling this part of the video saying, yeah, you're absolutely right. And then, you know, I get into it with somebody. I goof on them. And next thing you know, Tommy was against this sort of bullying back in August 14th of 2018. I don't want to hear that shit.
I mean, that's just what I'm looking at as far as, like, my opinion.
I agree with you that I went too far. I'm sorry. It's like...
It seemed like Worski...
All right, let me ask you this. Let me move it. Worski's a piece of garbage. All right? Worski's a trash bag.
Like
was a trash bag. Still a trash bag.
Wanted to goof.
He's every bit the... If you're going to say fucking Matt's a trash bag, that guy's a fucking trash bag too.
And I think they just kind of got lumped in together.
Well, I'm sorry.
You got anything else, dude?
Yeah. Sorry. It's like this. I think you don't use a fucking, an M16 to stop a fist fight. All right, I'm sorry. That's it.
I mean, you can.
Yes, you can flag fucking Tonka Sucks videos too, so you can't stream. Take care of everyone's lives. Bye.
Do you ever hear what Mundane Matt's favorite game mode is?
What's that?
It's capture the flag.
All right.
Yeah. That's awful.
Crimson. Oh, what the fuck?
How did two people go?
Crimson.
All right, Crimson first. We'll go Giacomo next. Crimson, what do you got? Real quick, because we got to get out of here.
It was going to be for the ninja thing, where DeFranco was talking about it.
What did he say?
And he was talking about how...
Let me guess. He was on both sides of the issue, and he wasn't sure. Go ahead.
Actually, he was defending Ninja's point of view because it's happened to him.
I'm sure.
Where he's worked with girls in the past,
Yeah.
and people have done jokes about it, and they even went after his wife, saying, "Oh, he's cheating on you with so and so."
Yeah. Thank feminism. I agree with DeFranco. I'm surprised he came down on that as hard as he did.
Yeah, so am I.
Yeah. Say, surprised he came down with as hard as he did.
It's sketchy shit, dude. That actually just reminded me. I was watching somebody who was streaming the other day, and he fucks around and jokes around all the time, and he made one obvious joke about fucking some chick or something. It was a very obvious joke.
Yeah.
And he gets a phone. All of a sudden his phone starts ringing. Some people were calling his wife, telling him that he was fucking other people and all this shit.
Really?
Because he made a joke. Yeah.
I've done that too. I've had people write me and said they're going to they've gotten a hold of my wife. They told her and then they're going to play the part that I just said. I remember it was one bitch. She's in the fucking other room. She can hear me fucking saying all that crazy shit online.
Mm-hmm.
It's
exactly
not a big deal. Especially the old house when I wasn't in this room. She could hear a fucking thing. Especially the old apartment we were in. Oh.
Something I just hate is when they go after family.
Yeah, I know. And I'm sorry, he can't take that chance. His family's too valuable to him. Thanks a lot, man. I got one more call. I'm getting out of here. Peace. Giacomo, you're on the air. What's up?
Yeah, I just wanted to ask a question. So, considering everything that has been happening recently, between Ninja and everyone wanting to kind of silence everybody, one way or another.
Sure.
How YouTube is very much the closest you can get to an online. I mean, YouTube
Monopoly,
and Twitch.
Yeah.
I mean, you get removed from YouTube. Where are you going to go? Vimeo? No, you're not going to go anywhere.
Wait a minute. Did somebody tell me Alex Jones got banned from Vimeo today? Did somebody tell me that?
That's true.
But go, okay.
So, I mean,
yeah.
So when we have all these movements who can just sully someone's name, destroy their reputation, and then they get removed from a service, and then another service decides to remove them. There's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
What can you?
You can break them up.
There's no answer to this.
You can break them up, or you can set laws.
The answer is he boosts the signal to Infowars, but now that shit's offline too, so he's really just fucked.
No, he's got to get that back up. That's got to be it. That's got to be.
No, he'll get it back up. Yeah. Honestly, if I were to look,
I would be so shocked if he took it down himself, because from what I understand, that fucking web page Infowars is blowing up, like exploding.
Yeah, no. Yeah, this is definitely Tommy. I wanted to clarify this before. This is not an offline page or like a web domain unavailable.
Yeah,
it's an alternate screen that says he's being attacked, and then it links to his store.
I didn't know that. That's funny.
It links to an affiliate web.
I gotta show that.
It links to his Twitter.
See, this is why they picked him first.
Donate button.
This is why they picked him first. Did he really? He really is a con man.
Yes.
He's just a fucking con man.
I think the whole problem we have right now is these people, anyone can get so ingrained into an ideology.
Look at it.
You know what? I might stay on later for this. Is it Infowars.com?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there what the fuck? Does the video say something? The video didn't even load.
No,
the video doesn't work anymore.
There's no stream that works. He has the stream not working, but up above it says he's being attacked, and then all of those links work. The web page still works, and you can still visit the store. You can still donate. can still donate. You can still buy his merch. For some reason, his stream is just
the streams. You can get the real red pill. You can get Alpha Power. It's fucking $70.
Oh my! What $70?
Alt Hero comic book? I don't know about he's selling that. All right, I don't know about that. Jesus.
Whoa, Tommy! I got an update. There's the people from the Barley House are seeking $950,000 against Banks and Alyssa Violet.
Sure.
For the Barley House shit.
Alyssa too.
It just came out 50 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Tommy, you just said before that you didn't fucking revel in this shit. You're right. I'm a big hypocrite. I love the fact that Banks is being held accountable for this shit. I love it that Banks is being held accountable.
Yeah,
what did he say to me? Tommy, if you had a dollar, your name would be somebody who would try to sue you too. Bullshit. Well, if they did, you might be right, Banks. But it wouldn't be because, hey, we're counting money down here. Get the fuck out of here. Hey, but my wife's in the bathroom. We don't care. If you don't get out, we're going to forcibly remove you. All right, man, that's fucked up, but I'm going to talk to your boss. Okay, bye. That would have been it. Mm-hmm. Fucking believable. Really? Oh, let's check because I have a...
It's in the post, in the news thing.
Something else. Hold on. There's something else I want to look up. I might be able to read this. Oh, God. That's a headline for Friday. Hold on, there's something else. We could have talked about all the... We'll talk about that tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. All the ROMs. The ROM site's going down. Fuck Alex Jones. What about the ROMs?
Yeah, I'm more worried about the ROMs than Alex
Jones. What happened? I had this thing set on shit related to him.
All right. Oh, thanks for calling in, by the way, Jack.
Okay. No, I mean, no problem. I mean, I think last thing I want to say, I think the thing that scares me most is not the fact that, you know, the people who run these companies subscribe to an ideology. Everyone has the right to subscribe to one. But when you start selectively enforcing rules based on your ideology,
then maybe government should step in. Isn't it funny how like the corporations are deciding what we can see and can't see, and the left is okay with it, and the right isn't? Is it how the times have changed? The right that was an argument the right made when I was a kid, when people wouldn't sell certain records and stuff like that. That was like, well, it's their right to decide what they can and can't sell. That's their right. That's the right used to say. Now it's fucking, no, that's censorship. There's censorship and censorship. And now it's flipped. So
at least back in the day, they were transparent about it. You know, we don't want to sell that record because of this. It wasn't some bullshit.
It was bullshit. It was bullshit. It's I'm Christian and I'm offended by Ozzy Osbourne because he's not a Christian. It was just that simple. And I believe some stupid urban legend about people killing themselves over heavy metal. Yeah, that's how stupid it was in the 80s. Like that, just like that, just like that, just like the SJWs. The Christians, they were the SJWs back in the 80s. Yeah,
I mean, we used to make fun of them all the time. And then in the 90s, the Christians and the conservatives were video games will cause you to shoot up a school.
Sure.
And then it completely flipped.
Sure, and some of those motherfuckers that were like, I don't know, Will Wheaton, that debated what is his name, Jack Thompson. Were pro Anita Sarkeesian. In fact, Will Wheaton wrote Anita Sarkeesian's entry in the most influential women or influential people in 2000, whatever the fuck it was, 14, Anita Sarkeesian, and Will Wheaton wrote the foreword. Yeah. And he also debated Jack Thompson. Go fucking figure. So everything's flipped upside in his head, you know? So here's what I think.
Censor people.
If this is the way we can, I'll put it simple for you. If this is the way we communicate from now on, right? These places have to decide whether they're publishers or they're platforms. All right, and if they're the only platform or publisher, then they need to be broken up, just like Ma Bell. Bell, I got the ill communication. Ma Bell, like the Beastie Boys. Break them up. Cross the way. If it's a near monopoly or an actual monopoly, doesn't matter. Break them up. Split them up. I'll tell you the first thing that needs to go, AdSense. Google should not be paying everybody on the internet. Split that shit up. No. 4 companies. Wow. Conservatives arguing for that. Well, yeah. In this situation, yeah. Because it's affecting people's free speech. All right. Is that good, bud? Because I got to get rolling.
Yeah.
Peace. Giacomo.
Peace.
All right. That's where I'm at. Let's read them shits off, right?
Mm-hmm.
German government from 10 hours ago in the earlier Twitch stream. I think I'm going to go stream on Twitch right after this, by the way. If you really like me speaking softly and playing World of Warcraft and spacing out, it's the fucking stream for you. German government, shut up and eat your pasta. Don't make a scene. If you were there, it would have been funny.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember.
Sweet 2221 with 105 bits. Thank you so much. Mick Dizzle, $50. Thank you so much. Right Scrub, Big 25. Let's get them likes up. Thank you so much. You guys have been very, very generous today, all day. Ricochet. Let's see. Ricochet, Mr. Devil, Danknet, Film Oddities, Ninja Respect Whammon, Veggie. When Veggie said, what Ninja talks about is something that happens in the workplace constantly. The only case is 100 times, if not whispers of full-blown social media coverage. Don't blame him at all. Yeah, it can happen to losers like me and Veggie. It can happen to a loser like you in the audience in the chat right now. I think that's the issue first. I don't know if you're just playing devil's advocate back there. T-shirt idea. Mundane Matt flagged me, probably. Just go to those. Just talk to Tonka. He'll make that shirt for you, no problem. I'm trying to be in the middle, but Matt's making it real fucking difficult. He needs to do the right thing and move on. I'll listen to him. I'll hear him out. I'll talk to him. I think Quartering's put the word out there. I'll hear him out. But if he acts like he doesn't give a fuck, I don't know if that's going to be a good move.
He's fucked.
I want to stick up for him. I really do. I don't want to be somebody like, have you seen this in the commentary community, right? Like, I don't know, with Chubbs fucked up and everybody like fucking, hit the deck and started, sit because they didn't want to be associated. They didn't mind associating with one of the biggest growing YouTubers of 2017 prior to the Aiden incident. They didn't mind. Everybody wanted to be Chubb's friend then. But were they his friends after? And I don't want to be that fucking guy that hits the deck or makes a quick video to virtue signal to everybody that I don't like this guy and don't associate with me, even though I've been seen in the same room, even though he's been on my show. I don't want to be that guy. I want to do the hard route.
Yo, what happened to Tobes?
Tobes he's coming here tomorrow.
When he left, he I don't know, he went even further left or something. I don't know what the fuck happened.
All right.
Now he's yelling, "Fuck Jeremy."
Bladder.
All right.
Fuck Jeremy. Yeah, what's with him and Jeremy? I don't think Jeremy is wrong at all. Period. Not on that one. Jeremy's not wrong too often. Period. Somebody show me when Jeremy was wrong, because every time I think he's wrong, he's fucking shocks the shit out of me. Hashtag Stan Lee. I thought that was a bit of a gamble. Dude, that motherfucker Jeremy stood up and said, that guy, Stan Lee, is on there right now, and he had no proof whatsoever, and someone is coercing him to say that he's okay. That turned out to be true. That was ballsy. That wasn't a 3-pointer. That was like, he just took a free throw from mid-court. That's what that was. Hook shot. Nothing but net. I don't like doubting Jeremy too often. Hey, a lot of people don't like him. A lot of people I know don't like him. He's never been an asshole to me.
That's true.
What?
Ricochet said he's been hanging out with his boyfriend. It all makes sense. He's turning you back. Don't worry. He'll be back to us.
All right.
He'll come back to us.
Let's get out of here.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
Bladder, Mark, Phase Keemstar, Symmetric Design. Thank you so much. Symmetric's probably getting that money back because I'm going to have to pay him for the work he's been doing. And General Crow. Thank you so much, everybody. It's time to get out of here. Thank you. Thank you, Versts. Thank you, Shivago.
Yep.
See you tomorrow in the other channel. I'm thinking about going Love Phones. I don't know. We'll see. See you on the news channel tomorrow. Peace.
This is the almighty infinite, independent excellence. Devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist. Fake identities, okay, you cool with Jason Bourne. Running with these Wolverines, okay, you bout to catch catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me. Head in my legs like she bout to catch a pedigree. Chi-town to King's home, slapping fives, black stones, 6 mile to danger zones. Bullets look like waffle cones. Folk affiliated to evolution of Machiavelli. Don't make me read them eagles to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip hop.
Somebody took a shot at you, Versts.
Fuck off, Babu, you fucking faggot.